Once upon a time, about 60 million years ago, the Indian subcontinent began its collision with the Eurasian plate. This was the start of a significant transformation that would reshape the Earth's face. Over ensuing eons, the two land masses kept clashing with intense force, propelled by the Earth's fiery core. This prolonged tectonic warfare birthed a marvel. Amidst tumult, from the scorching core, a fresh terrain emerged. It marked the inception of a breathtaking mountain range, the Himalayas. From its rough foothills to its majestic zeniths, the Himalayas flaunted nature's untamed might. At its core stood a testament to this might, Mount Everest. This awe-striking summit, standing tall at 29,032 feet, was the paramount tribute to nature's ceaseless force. It was not just the apex of the world, but also a monument crafted by time and tectonics. Everest is a colossal monument to the power of natural forces. Known as Sagarmatha in Nepal and Chomolungma in Tibet, Everest, the tallest peak in the world, is positioned strategically on the border separating these two culturally rich countries. Named after Sir George Everest, a British surveyor, it's unclear if he ever laid eyes on the mountain that now bears his name. Mount Everest, rising to 29,031.7 feet, is a symbol of endurance. Its summit is the crowning achievement for climbers globally. The climb to the top is a testament to human resilience and determination. Everest's first successful ascent is an enthralling tale. On May 29, 1953, Sir Edmund Hillary from New Zealand and Tenzing Norgay, a Sherpa from Nepal, accomplished seemingly unachievable. Their triumphant climb redefined the limits of human potential. This historic event paved the way for many more daring adventures. Despite the grueling weather, dangerous terrains, and the risk of altitude sickness, over 4,000 climbers have dared to dream and followed their trail, leaving their mark on history. Despite the harsh weather conditions, the treacherous terrains and the lethal threat of altitude sickness, over 4,000 people have dared to dream and followed in their legendary footsteps, etching their names in the annals of history. Climbers, adventurers at heart, brave the elements as they confront the Khumbu Icefall, an intimidating labyrinth of frosty ice and abyssal crevasses. This unpredictable natural phenomenon presents a challenge to climbers as they commence their journey. Every step, every grip must be judiciously measured to thwart potential disaster. Next, they encounter the Lhotse Face, a steep, ruthless climb of ceaseless ice that glare ominously under the harsh sunlight. This icy hindrance forces climbers to use all their skill, strength, grit. The ice serves not only as an adversary, but a grueling test, a symbol of the determination needed to triumph over this gigantic mountain. The Hillary Step is their following hurdle. Named after the legendary Sir Edmund Hillary, this near-vertical mass of rock stands as a formidable obstacle, a guardian of the peak, challenging climbers to conquer its verticality. Their journey then brings them to the South Col, a sanctuary amidst the chaos. This high-altitude pass doubles as a campsite during ascents, offering climbers a momentary refuge before they head off for the final stretch of their adventure. It is the calm before the storm, a tranquil pause in the midst of an epic journey. They rest at the South Col, a high-altitude pass that serves as a campsite during ascents. Mount Everest is more than just a mountain. It's a symbol that surpasses all other peaks in its towering height, an extensive cultural, ecological, and historical meaning. Located in the Sagarmatha National Park in Nepal and Tibet's Chomolungma National Nature Preserve, Everest stands as more than a geographical marvel. It's a living entity deeply rooted in the cultural tapestry of the region. To the Sherpa people, Everest holds a sacred place. Inextricably linked to the mountain, it forms an essential part of their beliefs, folklore, and traditions. It is not just a scenic canvas, but a silent protagonist shaping their fate. Everest, known as the roof of the world, attracts adventure enthusiasts worldwide. They flock to the Khumbu region, drawn by the immense majesty and mysterious charm of Everest. Their dreams focused on conquering the seemingly insurmountable, of standing atop the world. However, Everest's allure has a dark side. It has claimed over 300 lives, victims to the harsh and merciless conditions. In addition, mounting concerns have arisen over the rubbish and human waste left by climbers. Cleanup efforts are underway, but the challenges posed by the overwhelming height of Everest remain immense. Mount Everest is more than just a mountain. It's an enigma, a paradox of beauty and danger. Cleanup efforts are ongoing, but the challenges are immense. Despite the risks and the controversies, Mount Everest continues to inspire. For decades, it has been a beacon of human fortitude, beckoning adventurers globally. Among the notable ascents, Junko Tabei from Japan, the first woman to reach the summit in 1975, redefined gender norms. Her triumph was a testament to women's capabilities, underscoring that gender was no hindrance to conquering the world's highest peak. Next, a tale that defies age norms. 13-year-old Jordan Romero of the United States scaled Everest in 2010. Young boy, barely a teenager, set a new record for being the youngest to achieve this feat, reminding us that age doesn't limit our potential. On the opposite end of the age range, Yuichiro Miura of Japan reached the summit at the age of 80 in 2013, breaking the myth that old age is an impediment to adventure. His journey tells us that our thirst for adventure doesn't wane with age, but rather intensifies. Everest is not merely a mountain, it's a symbol of human ambition, a testament to innate human and overcome nature's greatest challenges. It's a monument that's been immortalized in countless books, documentaries, and films, continuing to draw adventurers from around the globe. Yet, even the mightiest of mountains is not immune to global events. The year 2020 proved this. It witnessed a global event of immense scale, which drastically altered human activities worldwide. This year, the world faced a pervasive threat, COVID-19, that brought the planet to a standstill. Cities turned into ghost towns and buzzing human interaction spots became silent, reflecting the situation's severity. The deadly virus, originating from Wuhan, China, crossed borders, affecting every corner of the globe. Even the solitary peaks reaching towards the heavens were not spared. The majestic Mount Everest, the highest peak globally, known for its allure to thrill-seekers, felt the impact. This usually bustling hub of mountaineers stood eerily quiet. For the first time in decades, all plans to conquer this mighty peak were halted due to the pandemic. 2020 was a year like no other, highlighting the far-reaching effects of the pandemic. It affected the lives of millions, and unexpectedly reached the remote heights of Mount Everest, forcing all expeditions to be cancelled. In 2020, for the first time in decades, all expeditions to Mount Everest were cancelled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Today, Everest stands tall, growing taller still by about 4 millimeters each year. A colossal figure, occupying the Himalayan range, it is more than an impressive geographical feature. Each millimeter signifies the relentless work of tectonic forces, continuously reshaping our Earth. Everest is a testament to the eternal processes that have shaped and continue to shape our world. The mountain's grandeur also represents the human spirit. For decades, people have been drawn to Everest, not solely to defeat its heights, but to challenge their own courage. Climbers worldwide have scaled its slopes, surpassing limitations, confronting fears, and occasionally risking their lives, motivated by a desire to conquer the elements. Everest is not merely the highest point on Earth, it is emblematic, a symbol of ambition, of challenge, and of the intrinsic human quest for achievement. It represents our collective drive to exceed our everyday boundaries, to pursue the extraordinary, to metaphorically touch the sky from Earth. It is a reminder of the power of nature, the resilience of the human spirit, and the enduring allure of the highest point on Earth.